Hello, everybody. This is Elijah.
And this is Luke.
And we are the Eagles of Steel. And baby, what a week!
This guy went 11-3, and I went 10-4.
Yeah, this was a good week. Finally, on our picks.
About that time.
Yeah, the only ones last week that I didn't get right were the Buccaneers Saints. I had chose the Saints to maybe upset them, which in the second quarter looked like that was going to be reasonable. But then I realized the Bucs had an offense.
Yep, that's me.
And then I got both of the Sunday night and Monday night games wrong. So I chose the Giants and the Jets. They both lost. So other than that, though, like I had a clean, pretty much all but a clean set.
I had similar losses to him, but some of them were like the versus.
Yeah, man.
We obviously can't do the Thursday night live. The Thursday night one, the Denver, New Orleans.
We'll probably already have live streamed that by the time this is uploaded. So please check that out. That'll be really awesome. And also, please, if we hope you like this video, and we hope that you would subscribe to us. Then that'd be awesome.
Well, let's get right into the Week 7 predictions, starting with another London game. And again, Jacksonville is playing, but this time they're playing New England.
What?
Ew. Well, don't count out.
1-5 at 1-5. Like, do we just hate London? Like, honestly, why are we giving them the Jaguars? They're so bad. They're so
bad that I actually think New England's going to beat them. And that's who I think is going to win.
You're going with the Patriots?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
24-16.
I'm also going with the Patriots, only with a 1 point extra difference of 24-17 New England. Literally almost exact same score.
You expect me to pick New England?
I was not expecting that at all. I think it's going to be an interesting game, I guess. Drake May's doing his start, and I think he's going to be able to do much better against that Jaguars' terrible secondary. So I feel like he's going to actually have a good game, even with the fact that he has no weapons. But
now, for the 1 o'clock slate, this one's probably one of the hardest to pick. Detroit at Minnesota.
Bro,
Detroit coming off a hot game against the Dallas Cowboys.
Absolute slaughter fest.
Oh, the masterclass.
Hey, man, I think you got him.
You want what he's having? That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Now, and then coming into Minnesota, coming fresh off the bye.
So a Lions team that just came off a massive win, but lost Aiden Hutchinson
in the process.
Versus a healthy, or mostly healthy, Vikings team after coming off a bye. This is who are still undefeated. So this is going to be a great game.
To be honest, I don't even know who's going to win this game, but I am going to take the upset. I am taking the Detroit Lions to beat Minnesota and give them their first L, 27-24.
And I'm going to agree with you. I think the Lions are going to be able to I think the Lions are going to finally give the Vikings their first loss. Not that Sam Darnold's going to look bad. The Vikings are definitely not going to look bad this game. But the Lions, I think, are just the better team.
Overall, in the end. Jared Goff's been, I think, over 130 quarterback rating in the past 2 games.
I know. He's been absurd.
He's on fire right now.
Which means that, I'm definitely going with the Detroit Lions here. Now, it's going to be a very fun game. It's going to be 34-31.
Shootout.
A shootout with a field goal to end it from Jake Bates.
On to the Tennessee at Buffalo. Remember, Buffalo just got Amari Cooper.
Yeah, they got Amari Cooper, yeah.
Your savior is here!
And then the Titans just lost Jamal Adams.
I did hear about that.
So
remember, they still have L'Jarius Sneed.
They got L'Jarius Sneed, who's going to be on Amari Cooper, which means I'm hoping he gets shut down all the game, so I don't have to worry about it.
But the problem is, Buffalo has a lot of other weapons, and that's why they're going to win this game, 28-17.
Yeah, I have the same score for the Bills being 28, but I barely see the Titans even being able to get the end zone, so I have them being 28-7.
Just one score.
Just one score. The Titans' offense is so awful. They have all these weapons. They have DeAndre Hopkins. They have Calvin Ridley. And they also got Tyler Boyd. Yet they somehow, some dang way, cannot score.
Gee, I wonder.
Will Levis. But
anyways, now this game, whatever, Miami at Indy. This is actually interesting.
I don't know. I guess it's interesting. The Colts... Okay, here's the thing, though. Colts are officially starting Anthony Richardson again. Is that a bad move?
Yes.
Yes, I would say it's a bad move. Joe Flacco has been playing outstanding football, and the fact that they're benching him for someone who has not proven himself whatsoever versus a Dolphins team who's just injury-riddled to heck, they're just not that good.
Sorry, Miami, but I'm taking Indy on this one. And I feel like they're only going to score one, 17-7.
It's going to be a very ugly game. I don't think either team's going to really like shine over the other. I have the Colts winning just because they have a slightly healthier roster, and they actually have a quarterback technically. So 21-14 have Indianapolis winning and moving to 4-3 and getting themselves a winning record.
Now, this one might be a little like a wild card fun matchup. Seattle at Atlanta.
Ooh.
This will be fun.
And one team's going to end up dominating the other.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Let's go ahead and say it together.
3, 2, 1, Atlanta. Again, like the Falcons are looking so good with Kirk Cousins, and also the running backs are looking good. You know, you have Bijan in your fantasy; he's been playing awesome. Algier's been looking really good. He had over 100 yards last game as well. Like Kirk Cousins just being able to throw at will.
Here's the thing: you can't count Seattle though. They'll keep this close.
Even with like their injured defense.
Yes, I still think their offense will keep up and keep this close. I think Atlanta's gonna win with the coup field goal, 23-20.
That's it. I have the Falcons scoring 35 points and holding the Seahawks to 20.
Wow, now.
Yeah, I have a 15-point Atlanta victory. I don't think it's going to be that close. I think the Falcons are just the extremely better team. Kirk Cousins is playing almost MVP like football right now. And yeah, like I don't care how much weapons you have on the Seattle offense. Like if you're passing it 50 times a game every time, it's going to suck.
Now, this one's going to be fun. This one was also hard to choose. Houston at Green Bay. Houston very hot and Green Bay very hot.
The battle of two of some of the best young quarterbacks right now. Jordan Love versus CJ Stroud.
Two very good young defenses. Both these teams' defenses are young.
Yeah, you got like a very good pass rush in the Texans versus a very good secondary in the Packers, who have Xavier McKinney, Jair Alexander in the same backfield. But then you also have the pass rush of the Texans, who has Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson Jr., who had last week, he had like 3 sacks. The big 3-0. It was... but this game's going to be so fun, dude.
It's going to come down to the very, very end.
Yeah.
And what I think is going to win this... Give me Houston to win this game, 30-29.
Oh, wow. All right.
I'd say very close.
Yeah. I have it being, here's the difference for me. One team has an elite kicker and the other one doesn't. So I'm going to go with the Houston Texans to get the win 31-28 on an actual game-winning field goal.
By Fairbairn.
By Fairbairn, because the Packers probably missed 2 field goals. So, yeah. So I'm giving the Texans the victory here. And it's going to be a fun game, and we're hoping that the Packers don't actually miss all their kicks.
This one might be interesting, because Cincy at Cleveland. Now, here's the thing. Chubb might be possibly coming back this week.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Chubb is going to get a lot of carries.
Well, it's limited because he's coming back from an injury.
They're going to need him to get a lot of carries because Deshaun Watson is absolute trash.
Boo! You stink!
I mean, yeah, that's fair. And because Cleveland's always, you told me before, Cleveland's had Cincy's number, right?
Seems like. I don't know what's been going on with that, but Bengals just have issues beating them. I don't know why.
And give me Cleveland to win, 16-15.
Yeah. And funny is, I actually went with the upset here too. 21-20.
You took Cleveland.
Yeah, I was like, for some unknown reason, I'm getting that weird gut feeling that the Browns are going to do it again, even though they have no reason to. So, especially even losing Mark Cooper, if they somehow win this game, like if we are somehow right, I don't know, man. The Bengals are just lost.
Now, time for the last 1 o'clock game. Philly at New York. The Giants. Division game, going to be very close again. Yeah. Anytime we play the Giants, it's always close.
Or when you played them that one year, you just blew them out 3 times. But,
well, I mean, usually it's close. Because the way we've been playing this year, it's going to be close.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we're going to squeak away again. Another heart-pounding game for me. Philly winning 21-19 of a Jake Elliott field goal to win it.
I have it a pretty smooth Eagles victory. I think the Giants, after losing their best offensive tackle with Andrew Thomas, also on top of that, they're just not really that healthy right now. even though Malik Neighbors is back, so I was not counting that when I wrote down my prediction at all. So I'm actually going to change the score a little bit here, but I'm still going to have the Eagles squeak by a victory here, but it's going to be with only a 1 touchdown game instead of a 2 touchdown game, 24-17.
What was your original?
24-10.
Oh, wow, okay.
But I think with Malik Neighbors being there, I think they get 1 extra touchdown just because he's so good.
Anyways, now on to the 405 games. Las Vegas at the LA Rams.
And 3, 2, 1. Rams. Like, this is not a question. Raiders are trash. They lost Christian Wilkins. Their defense is a good thing, but they just lost Devontae Adams offensively. So they got no weapons. And, yeah, they're just going to get the fat L here. 27-17 Rams.
I have 24-10. We both had you was 17, I was 14. Next, this one's probably also a no-brainer. Carolina at Washington.
3, 2, 1. Commanders. Like, bro, like, this is not even going to be close. The Commanders, they were able to keep up and have a good game against the Baltimore Ravens.
They lost,
who are on fire.
The Ravens barely beat them by 7 points.
Yeah, and it was Derrick Henry that ended up saving that game for the Ravens, getting a huge first down run. But the Commanders were holding their own. Jay Daniels still threw for like over 200 some yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Like, he looked sensational. And Terry McLaurin's starting to look really good again.
Starting to heat up.
With a good quarterback.
Starting to heat up now.
Going against the Panthers, who have no secondary, no rush of defense, no rush, no anything. And
I think
Andy Dalton's going to maybe have a little bit of pass game.
Well, this is going to be a blowout, 31-14.
Yeah, I have it 38-17.
So you have much different.
Yeah, I have the Commanders scoring another 38 bomb on another team just because their offense is so potent right now.
Yeah, I have 31.
Yeah, the Ravens were able to keep it slightly in check, but still, Daniels looked phenomenal.
Now, the one that we were waiting for, the Super Bowl rematch, 425, KC at San Fran in Santa Clara. Now, do you go with the safe pick or do you go ballsy?
So first off, I want to look at the healthiness of each team. So the Chiefs, they don't have Pacheco, they don't have Rice, they don't have Marquise Brown. I think one of their O-line might be out. I'm not sure. Their defense is super stacked, like always. Now, the 49ers.
Everyone's healthy.
Everyone's healthy. CMC is probably still not going to play this game.
Next week, he's going to be playing.
So, unfortunately, CMC's still going to miss. But I think that's
not going to really change much.
It's probably not going to change much of anything. Even though he is that big of a factor. But they still got Debo. They still got Kittle. They still got Ayuk. They still got
Jennings.
They could even throw in Ricky Pearsall if they wanted to with their new rookie that they picked up.
Purdy that can run.
Purdy, who's been pretty good. Their O-line's still pretty dang stacked. Their defense is always stacked with Nick Bosa and Fred Warner.
Travarius Ward.
Well, is he playing?
He probably will be. I think he's limited this week.
I'm not sure if Talanoa Hufanga's coming back or not. But still, like, the 49ers are a stacked roster. Chiefs are a very injured roster. But that didn't matter last year.
You blew it!
But it could be back for revenge.
But since this is a regular season game and not a Super Bowl, I think the Niners are going to win this game 28-24, just because the Chiefs in the regular season don't normally play to their best potential. They save that for the playoffs normally. So
I have it a little closer because you're playing Kansas City here. San Fran winning 27-26. I feel I have it closer.
Yeah. I have it as a Chiefs final drive trying to get a touchdown, and the refs decided to not be on their side today.
Traitor!
They're like, you what? Anyways, the Sunday night game. The Jets at Pittsburgh.
And I am scared for this game because not only did the Jets just pick up Devontae Adams, but now you have the Rodgers-Adams connection.
And Lazard.
Two, like, former Packers and Rodgers, like, from the Packers, all thrown. Like, he has, like, it's pretty much the New York Packers now.
I can explain.
like, it really is. Like, there's so many Packers players that are with Rodgers now, and it's like, it's going to be an interesting game, man. I don't know what to expect.
Trigger you, I'm going to take the Jets to win 21-18.
Not shocked. Obviously, I'm not picking against my boys. So I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers to get the dub, even if we decide to start Russell Wilson for no apparent reason.
There's a chance that actually might happen.
Yeah, I know, there is. It's weird. But I think we're going to squeak by a win with a Chris Boswell final field goal, 20-19, after Greg Zuerlein misses one.
Oh, man.
Yeah. With Greg Zuerlein missing an extra point, and lets the Steelers get a field goal to win. So,
fair enough.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game for sure.
Now, Monday night, there's a doubleheader, but we're probably going to be only live streaming the Baltimore-Tampa game.
Which is what we're talking about first. And
I'm glad we're talking about this one because this
is
very
going to be a shootout.
Oh, I have the score pretty high.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson playing phenomenal football right now.
Baker Mayfield also playing really well.
Derrick Henry is running all over people because he's the king.
Hail to the king, baby.
That Tampa wide receiver core
with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Their running backs had a very good outing against the Saints last week, and it's just man, like Tampa Bay just coming off of a big 50-burger win over the Saints, while the Ravens came off of a nice touchdown win over the Washington Commanders, who are a very good team. So I don't know what to expect out of this. However, I am going to go with the Ravens here. I think they're the better football team overall, for sure. However, I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game, like I said. Baker Mayfield's still going to probably have a really good day. I think Evans and Godwin are both going to have very good games. And it's going to be a 38-35 Baltimore.
I'm going to take the upset. Give me Tampa to win this game. Off a Chase McLaughlin field goal to win it 33-31.
Nice.
And the thing is, I have McLaughlin as my kicker.
A little biased to that, right?
Okay. It's, again, shootout like yours.
Yeah. And now, the next Monday Night Football game, that could be easily a 3-2-1 because it's a Chargers at Cardinals. 3-2-1 Chargers. It's not going to be honest, it's not even going to be that close. Chargers are a way better team. The Cardinals are looking like trash.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah, sorry. But really, they are looking like that. But now,
anyways,
I almost
you'll spit it out. Anyways,
okay. I had the final score being 27-14. The Chargers.
Easy there, man. I had the Chargers winning 24-17.
Yeah, there's so many bad teams, man. It's hard for me not to say something like that.
You almost did.
I know. I was this close.
Anyways, the bye teams obviously being Chicago and Dallas.
Yeah,
both. Chicago went off a nice
game, and Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is trash. All right, so I don't think you'll have to worry about them as much this year. I think you'll still probably end up being 1-1 with them, but that's later.
That's later on. Anyways,
all right.
There's our predictions.
Yeah, and like I said at the beginning of the video, please, if you like this video, just please subscribe. We're trying to hit 100. Make a special video for you guys.
I'm trying to see what we're going to figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah,
and comment down below what you think we should do if we hit that mark.
Yeah, and also comment below your predictions as well. We would love to see different people's predictions. We'd like to see people's opinions on it. Please be thoughtful when you do that, but still, we would still love to see your comments.
And as always, this is Luke.
And I'm Elijah. And we are the Eagles of Steel. Bye!